Yellow, yellow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. We're going to be doing Furina's story quest today. I can fix her. Okay, chat? I can fix her. Yesterday was insane. Long ass stream. The story was all over the place. Insane. Oh, hi, Bucky. Hey, I sent you the money. I sent the money has been sent. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Good. Glad I'm on the same page. I totally thought you forgot about points. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did I do? I didn't even do anything. This is a holdup. What do you want? I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. I sent you the last $5 in my account, please. Okay. Think we're all good to go, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a short stream today because yesterday went crazy. So yeah, exactly. We're gonna be doing Furina's story quest, seeing what's going on with her as a character now that we have finished the Archon quest. Last we heard, she ran off. That she peaced out as the Archon. She ain't with us no more.
On the scales.
Oh, my boy talking. Okay. Well, it's gonna be a short stream today. I've been working on leveling up the pipe. Yeah, 85. We're almost to 90. We're almost max here, chat. I got no more rocks though. So we're gonna go do dailies. Oh, we do have some resin too. We can farm something as well. I suppose we can do that as well. How you doing, Bucky? How's your day? What are you up to? Come home with me. I don't know what you came here to do. We're just gonna go right into it. I need to get these dailies out the way. That was like a 5-hour quest, chat. I feel like that's the longest quest we've ever had. The Archon quest. Because I don't think any other one has gotten that long. Call it a work with me. Oh, yay, no work, but pain. No bueno. Well, I hope your knee can recover in an insane amount of time. Yep. Like tomorrow, boom. May you go back to work and work extra tomorrow. I'm just kidding. May your week be full of work. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I don't know what's going on with me today. I woke up, did some cleaning. I needed a monster, though, because, yeah. I had to open the case of my monsters. That's for me and only me.
I see everything. Let the world collide. Go as one.
Oh, we ain't got no burst though. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to worry about it. We don't need burst. Yeah, see, we don't even need burst. There we go. We did it without it. Alright, next one. Oh, and then I'm still working to frickin' crown Furina's, or her skill and her burst. The burst is getting pretty close, though. One more. We just need 2 more of those rocks from the giant frickin' narwhal yesterday. So, you know, we're getting pretty close. Alright. What's up, Ricky? Let's finish these up real quick. Oh, bye, Ricky. Fucking. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, this bro is yapping. Can you stop? Chat, this guy don't stop. Okay, you stop. What do I even need? Take a photo underwater? What does this man need with a photo? What does he even need this for? Okay. Snap a quick selfie for him. That's it? That's all he wanted? Just a picture of the landscape? Okay, I guess. Sure. Oh, man. Oh, hold on, chat. Let's check to see how many. Oh, we don't have enough primos for a poll. Sad. I just been polling because I don't know what character I want to save for in the future. So to be honest, I'm building pity. That's what we're doing. We're pushing the envelope of how close I can get to guaranteeing a 5-star without actually getting the 5-star. It's genius. It's genius. It's big brain. No one will ever suspect it. Not even Genshin will suspect it. They'll be like, oh, you know, he's just polling the poll. He doesn't want a 5-star. So then when the new 5-star comes out, I do one single poll and get it. Boom. Genius. I'm so smart, you guys. All right, let's get down there, complete this daily. We're moving quick here. Oos.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh, you didn't get the other. You mother.
Hey,
Oh, that could have.
time to shine.
You know what?
Shower me with praise. I swear by my sword.
Through me, justice is served. You stand condemned.
Oh, and it's over. Cool. I'm glad I spent
Penance is due.
all my energy doing those bursts for those guys to just die.
Guilty. Their penance is due.
Wait, is Ricky still there? Aren't you at work? He's probably gone. He did say bye. He did say bye. Surely the man is at work. Oh, he's training today, though, so he probably isn't that busy. Okay, Ricky. Okay, I see you. I don't like you, but I...
Hey, Catherine, it's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps?
So... this is Furina's story quest. I didn't mean to start it. Oh, crap. Well, it's fine. I started recording. We're going to cut it up, okay? This first part, chat, I didn't want to do this, but I forgot. You go to Catherine to trigger it. Fine. The more lucrative, the better?
You know we're worth it. For quality work and speedy results, choose Paimon and the Traveler.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, I see.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open. Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding. So what's the situation?
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some issues and is currently unable to perform the role. But the troupe has also been experiencing
this
some
doesn't sound
financial
like-
difficulties. So unfortunately, they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
Wait, this actually doesn't sound like the
That does sound like a tricky situation.
theater
So
kid.
basically they're looking for a volunteer?
Yeah, they need some theater kids.
That's right.
Bruh.
Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but
One of
none
my
of them were
viewers,
willing
Doc,
to
is
take
a theater
the job.
kid now. In,
There are
in
only a
school.
few days left
He's doing a
until the
theater class, and I'm like,
performance.
oh, theater kid,
If they
theater
can't
kid.
find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show. And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas?
Yes, can I back out? I don't want to do this quest right now.
If we took
Okay.
the commission, neither of us have any experience starring in musicals.
Very true.
If you're interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the
Big
requester?
boy.
He's right over there. Maybe you can't fill the role
Dang,
yourself,
Thickums over here.
but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he hasn't thought of.
Oh, it's that guy, huh? No wonder. He looks like he just ate a sour lemon.
It looks like he ate a whole lot of sour lemons, Paimon. What the? Got it. We'll go talk to him.
Paimon approves. Let's go.
No, let me escape. Oh.
Hello there. Are you the guy looking for a new actress?
What's up, fat boy?
Wait, I know you two. Are you really willing to act in my musical?
Maybe.
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already.
What kind of musical is it? Guys and Dolls? Into the Woods?
But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to
No.
help you think of a solution.
Ah, I see. It's okay.
You need me on first part or
I knew
second
that
part?
asking for a volunteer was a long shot.
Guys and
If we
Dolls
can't
slap,
find someone to
dude.
step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame.
Can't you cover the budget for a new actress with ticket fees? Look, I want to get out of here.
That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts.
Bruh. I ain't got time for enthusiasts.
All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fees.
What?
If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out
shit.
differently.
Excuse me.
But now, it looks inevitable that we'll disband.
Disband? You're splitting up the troupe?
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah, this is supposed to be our final show together as a troupe.
Look, respectfully,
One last show.
I don't care.
And after that, we go our separate ways.
Oh, man.
So we were really hoping to end on a high note.
I want to get out of here.
Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it.
Catherine mentioned that one of your actresses can't make it?
Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood.
Oh.
And unfortunately, it flared up again recently. It really drains all her energy, so she's in no state to perform.
I see.
The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else's sake, I still hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
It's cancer.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now.
Is Furina not on the stage?
Let's see if we can come up
I
with
don't
any
know.
ideas.
Because, like, okay.
What if we sponsored the show? Traveler, how much more are you carrying?
I got the $2 bill, Paimon.
Please, there's
No,
no need to go that far.
This
I
might
wouldn't
be a
feel
separate
right
quest than
asking
Bucky.
such
Maybe
a
like a world
huge
quest or
favor.
something?
And I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
I thought it was Furina's thing. I thought we were going to have to deal with her already, but no, I guess this sounds like it's something else already. Mora isn't the biggest problem. How do we find someone who's a good fit for the role? Oh, wait, maybe we are going to find Furina.
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not exactly rescuing the show. We should find someone who will put on the best performance
Okay, yeah, this
possible.
is Furina's thing. Dang it, I didn't want to start it right now. Okay, maybe...
Oh, wait! What about... you know who?
Great minds think alike. I was just thinking that. Yeah, me too, Traveler and Paimon. I was on the same page as you guys. Yep.
That's how you
Bucky,
know we're the
too.
best
We're
partners.
talking about Furina.
Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now. She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
You could say that. Furina.
Her? You're... That was a joke, right?
Hey, calm down, Tubby.
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good at it.
What do you mean? She's been on a stage
You're
all her
not
life.
wrong
Okay.
there. She has actually performed in a number of big-name shows before. They were one of the reasons she was so popular. But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner.
What do you mean? She
She's still
literally
an idol
is.
to many people in Fontaine, including myself. I just think Lady Furina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like
I would
ours.
smack him and be like, "Are you prepared to do whatever it takes?
Well, yes, but...
Then follow me."
Fair enough. I mean, if she was actually willing to, then of course I'd be honored to have Lady Furina star in our show. I'm sure the rest of the troupe would be delighted too. I'm sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of performing on stage with her one day. Of course, it all depends on whether she's interested. She might consider this opportunity beneath her.
Maybe.
No point in stressing about that. We'll only know if we ask her. And besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty anymore.
Let's go. It'll be good to check in on her anyway. Yeah, for real.
Thank you for your help. I guess I'll just stay here and wait for the good news. Good luck.
Wait, where does Furina actually live nowadays? She used to live in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
Right, like became a
As it
nomad or
happens,
something. Oh,
I have her current address here. I can provide it to you.
nice.
Ooh,
Catherine the
when
Stalker.
did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising. I thought I should be at the ready in case my assistance is needed.
Good
It
job.
is my duty to support commissioners in any way I can.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, now that we've got the address, we'll go find Furina. Back in a jiffy.
Watch her like live in like some like box outside of the city. Like, oh, this is her. Yeah, the little ocean. That's her story questing. Well, I am so sorry for starting that. We're gonna go do my dailies first. I need to take care of. Wait, can I not complete my dailies here now? Can I talk to Catherine?
I can't believe they're
Oh
seriously
my
asking
God.
Lady Furina. Seems a little over the top.
Try not to worry. May I pour you a glass of water?
Okay, well, I can't even claim my commissions here. Bro, this game broken. Sucks. Sucks. I guess I'll go over here. I'll go to the next city over. The next nation over. Fucking Sumeru's Catherine should be fine, right? She shouldn't be in the same quest. But yeah, Guys and Dolls did slap. That one was the better. One of my favorites.
Add Ash.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm here to claim my dailies, please. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to start that whole bow shit. Now I gotta edit. You mean I have to edit? Oh. You mean I actually have to do work now? I have to cut and shift over? You mean I have to, all this just has to get deleted? Quick chat, say whatever you want to say, it'll get deleted. You can say the most outlandish things. Oops, I need to claim the dailies.
Add Ash. Thank you for
Okay. Dailies done. What am I gonna do with this resident? Oh, we're gonna go farm for Charlotte. That's what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. Request too frequent. Well, I never heard that one before. Yeah, because today is Charlotte's and Furina's level up material book things. Shit. Embarrassing. Talent material. Talent level up material. Character talent material. I got it. I got there eventually, chat. I did it. I did it. I got there. Take two. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this gotta get cut. And I gotta go work. You mean I gotta like open Sony Vegas, have it crash 8 times before I can get the project on the timeline. Once I get the project on the timeline, scrub to find where I need to cut, then do the cut, have the program crash 5 more times, and then complete the cut, and then continue on editing. It's bull, man. I didn't want to start it. I'm in pain.
Nowhere to run.
Okay, we need you to die real quick. Oh! Oh! I don't know why everybody's fucking dying.
Let the world collide!
Barbados, guide us.
Futile. Judgment is upon
We're gonna do burst. I'm tired of this. Just end suffering, please.
You stand condemned.
Alright.
Your penance is due.
Character talent material. Character talent material. Okay. I never called it that before, but sure. Character talent material, chat. Okay, I just need enough to get to the blue level for Charlotte, and then I don't have to worry about this domain for a while. Let me just double check. Yes. And now we're on blue, so I think we're okay. Should I do E and normal? No, I'll just do E probably. I think I'll just do E. I really don't think I need... I should be focusing on burst. The burst is the important thing. That's where we get the healing, and then she'll work better in teams. You know? I'm out of Guide of Justice. I think I have, because I am a kind soul who helps support this small company. I did buy these materials, so I can get the correct blue book that I need. Let's get 30 of them. 30 sound good, chat? 30 sounds good. Yeah, 30 should be enough. If it ain't enough, I don't know that Charlotte's worth all this investment. Okay, 8, 9. Can I go to 10? Oh, no, it needs the whale material. We're going to stop right there. We found our stopping point. Thank you, Charlotte. We'll do the skill as well, but we found our stopping point here, Chad. We're definitely not investing more than this, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're done here, buddy. Yep, we're done here. Wait, do I even need I don't need this domain anymore. We can go farm something else. I literally don't need the domain, chat. Okay, well, what else can I farm then? Before we start Furina's thing, do I go for some artifacts? Relics. What is this? Honkai Star Rail? Shit. We can go to Poisson. We don't need anything from Poisson. I just like saying it. Poisson. Shit. Should I farm somebody else? Oh, Noelle. I do need a farm for Noelle. No, Kave. Fuck Noelle. Kave, because I want to do a team with him. I want to do him. What the fuck? I need ores for that. And then for you, I need... Are you available today? Yes, you are. We're going to go farm witticism. Character, talent, material. Witticism. Okay, a Dendro team would definitely work better here. So we're going to bring in... Oh, Haytham. Get over here. I think we'll spend the rest of our condensed here, and then we'll probably just farm the overworld boss for Kave. There's a team that I want to try running with him and Furina, where it's like a bloom team. So it's just the dendro cores that are created just start blowing up everywhere. Just boom, 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 you know? Yep.
Hey!
Oh, there's only 2 of them.
The
My
Temple
dumbass.
of Wisdom!
Oos.
I'll settle this. Dissipate!
Surprise!
Oh, okay, that guy's just dead. Oh, wow, they're all just dead. Alright, fantastic. Oh, this is the right material, I think. Oh, I got scared for a second. I'm like, no, did I just farm the wrong thing? I think this is the right one, right? Hold on. Kave, where are you, my friend? There you are, my friend. How are your talents looking? What do I even level up on you? I assume normal. No, not normal. Oh, it burst cores. Oh, that's pretty good then. What does Painted Dome do? Dendro core burst damage bonus. Okay, so burst for sure then. Yep, burst skill and then normal is the last thing. Got it, coach. Let's see, we need cocaine and teachings of ingenuity. There's 1. There's 2. Hey, we have some blues and some green cocaine. Nice. There's 3. There's 4. 3. And 4. We need to ascend him though. So let's go fight the Dendro Cube so we can level him up. I believe I have the books and the flowers. Nice. Go me. Because I don't think I'm going to need any more of those books. I can just use the thing in my inventory to get more free books. Okay. For the Dendro Cube though, I'm going to need something. Will this team work? No, it wouldn't because I hate them. We'll search it for Sino. That should work a little bit better, I think.
Who's our next target?
Let's go. Alright. Let's take this guy real quick.
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo! Stand with me! Lightning, Sheriff!
Nowhere to run!
Wow, almost one cycled his ass.
Everyone hold hands. This way.
Through me, justice is served!
Go, 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 go. Excellent. I want you to activate these boys. Nice.
Stand with me. Yes.
Okay. And we activate it, and he's dead. How many of these runs do I need to do? Oh! That's pretty good. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. High rolls on both the crit damage and the crit rate? I'll take it. Alright, let's see what Kaveh needed. How many did you need? Oh, so potentially 2 more runs. If we get lucky, 1 more run. If we're lucky, 1 more run. Okay. Fine. What we can go do is go... What else can I farm? I don't need the books anymore for Kaveh because I don't know how high I'm going to get his talent. So... Oh! Yeah, his idle animations. I got you. I got you. So every character has some idle animations, right? So there's a story here. You see, there's a story. So, this man over here... Oh, hold on. I got you. We're gonna... I'm gonna share with you a little bit.
Yes.
Alright, this man and this... Where the fuck is Kaveh? There he is.
Need a hand?
Alright. So this man, watch his animation.
Wait.
He has an extra key. Right?
No. Whatever.
So he has somebody's extra key, right? So this motherfucker. He did the wrong... Wait. Wait for it. Wait. Hold. Wait. Hold on. Give it a sec. So he's looking for... He's checking for his key. And,
Not again.
a Sand OMG. A Sand OMG. Yeah, no. So, yo, hi. Oh my god, we got Klee in the chat. Yo, Klee, how you doing? Hello. How you doing? We're over here messing around on Genshin Impact. But anyway, Bucky, the whole story between them is Alhaitham and Kaveh.
Wait.
They hate each other, right? They're in separate lines of work, and they don't like each other very much. But then they're roommates, right? And then like this guy has like a very nonchalant, like, I don't give a damn. Do I have bombs? I do not, Klee. No, they're gay. See, Bucky, that's I feel like they're kind of implying that a little bit because because they like hate each other with a passion. You know, they'll fight each other like and argue over everything.
Where's my...
But they do live together. But they don't tell anyone that they do live together. You know, it's like it's a secret amongst them. Okay, they're playing a game of Among Us where they're both the imposters. What are their names again? Alhaitham and Kaveh.
Where's my key?
But yeah, that's the whole thing, Bucky, is where they're roommates, but they hate each other. Okay, no, BRB, what are you doing? I'm very afraid. What are you doing? How you doing, Klee? I'm sorry I don't got any bombs for you, but you know, I never pulled Klee. Are you one of them certified Klee mains? Do you have Klee? And if so, how is your Klee? Because I never pulled Klee. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, hold on. What do I need to farm now? Do I just go farm artifacts? You know what? I might just go farm artifacts, chat. I am very well just go farm artifacts. We're gonna run the Nubiet team, okay? We're just gonna hydro cannon them to death. We're just gonna die. Klee, I don't suppose you've done the Archon quest yet? Man, I'm not gonna spoil nothing for you if you haven't. But insane story. Holy crap. What a story. That's all I gotta say. That's all I'm gonna say. Insane. And very long in duration. That shit was like a movie and a half. 2 movies even. Alright.
Bow your head.
The wind knows it.
By royal decree.
I will have order.
Ooh.
Gather.
Kaveh and I'll hate them. It's like, hold on, I can pull it up right now. I got you. So A-L, like Al. Hi, H-A-I. I'm such a good listener. But, yeah. A-L-H-A-I-T-H-A-M. I had such a... When I made the I'll hate them video, the little YouTube short, TikTok short, I misspelled his name so many times, I was kind of embarrassed.
Wait. Huh? No.
So when naming him in the files, like for my, when I made the video,
Whatever.
I forgot what I named him. He just had like a code name, like Dendro Dude or something like that. Oof.
One with nature.
Wings of darkness.
Solidify.
Ooh. Ooh, they just dead. They just die. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that's not that good actually. Trash. Chat. Come on, man. What is this? I need better RNG. If I'm gonna be making YouTube shorts and being a YouTuber, like it's gonna be kind of important that I get good artifacts. So come on, Genshin, what do you say? Give me the good artifacts. I can be good content creator, good funny man. I want to be funny.
Be sanctified.
Oos!
Silence.
Oos!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows it.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Oh, his balls disappeared. Fuck me.
Settle down.
Oh my god. Okay, well the rotation is
Into the wind.
the rotation is yuck. It's fine. Fine. We're just gonna full charge this. You're goddamn right there are. Yeah, no, this is a well known, well at least I know this. There are 6,983 and I liked every single one. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it's pretty well known about them too. Whoa! Whoa! Hold! This is actually a good artifact. Oh my god, I almost choked on my chicken tendy. Jesus Christ. Whoa, chat. Actual good artifact, maybe? That one's lame. Yeah. I understand it. I get it. I get it where it's coming from. Wait, chat. Everybody hold though. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We're gonna level this artifact. Give me your blessings. We're gonna level this bad boy up real quick. Watch this. Holding? Everybody hold. Hold. I want energy recharge as the 4th roll. Hold. Everybody hold. Nobody move. If you move, you're gonna dispel the good luck. Alright, who moved? Which one of you guys moved? Lucky, was it you? Huh? Clee? Somebody moved and the good luck is gone. That's unfortunate. You guys can move now. It's ruined. It's Jover. It's Jover. It's Jover. It's fine. Dude, that chicken tender almost killed me, I'm not gonna lie. The tendy went down the wrong pipe. Oos. Alright, let me get these last materials. Chat, I think once we're done... Did we finish dailies? Yeah, we're just gonna do the remaining farming for Kaveh. And then we're going to look into, doing Furina's story quest. We're gonna fix her, okay? She got a lot of problems. A lot of years of torture and suffering, but we can fix her. I believe we can. I'm a good friend, you know? It's funny though, Bucky, because of Ahitham and Kaveh, there was people that, like, for the memes, they wanted to make a team with the both of them, but they're so, like, anti-synergy, they don't work well with each other at all. So it's funny seeing, like, the teams that people make to, like, kind of force them together. It's really fucking funny. Like, oh, there's another one, I guess, Bucky. On the women's side of things. Yep. For the women. Fuck. Come
with me.
Yeah, I will. What the fuck? These two.
Understood.
Which these two have a little bit better synergy, I guess, but the shipping community goes hard. It goes balls deep in this community. But the yes, mommy. Whoa. Anyway, yeah, the whole thing is it's these two. She's a pirate, and she's like a financial, like, I don't know, a tycoon, I guess. And so she's super rich and shit, and like very classy and formal. But then she like comes around and like brings her, you know, pirate attitude and shit, and kind of makes her like giggle and stuff. And then here's something even spicier that people cook on her default outfit. On her default outfit, look at the fingers. Look at where the little fancy things are on the fingers. They said in the community to pay attention to which fingers have the extra stuff and which fingers don't. And they said that that's a makes her giggle. Yeah, it makes her laugh and shit, you know, like, it's like, oh, you know, they be teasing each other. But what people said confirmed it was the finger thing. Stop moving your fingers. I don't know how true this is or not. Because she don't have the little finger things on two of them. Whatever. Anyway, there you go.
We should look.
Oh, I interrupted her voice line. I'm so sorry. Ah, I see. Yes, quite. Yes, I see. Oh, it's warm today, isn't it? It's a warm day today. Fucking hot. It is
I see everything.
above average temperature day. Oof.
Surrender!
Bruh. Where are you going? I sit down a little bit. I thought it was gonna get cold and stuff. I could have sworn I heard like, oh,
Nowhere to run!
you know, cooler weather is just around the corner or something, and like rain or something, no? So it boggles my mind that like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be warm right. Oh!
Ouchie.
Switch. Supposedly, rumor says.
This may turn out.
Rumor has it. Please, let's just go to the last phase. No, you mother. Oh, he's doing it. What the? I thought that was the final phase. That wasn't. That was something else. Boom. Boom, and electro.
Surrender!
And we're done. I'm excited for the rain, Bucky, but like, yeah, it's oh, that's not that good. And I only got 2, chat. It's like the game heard me and was like, oh, you need 3? Here's 2. So now I have to wait like 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 43 minutes and 44 seconds just to go get that last thing for Kaveh. Isn't that great? Isn't that fun? So much fun. This game. I love Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is awesome. Well, if I'm impatient, I could just pop a fragile. They're rare to come by, but I could just pop one. Do I do it? Is it worth it for Kaveh? You know what? It's worth it. Cool. Once this thing respawns, we'll fight it, and then we're going to go do Furina's story quest. Other than that, I think I'm done with farming for today. Let me go. Frick. Ooh. What song is assaulting my eardrums right now? Oh. And I'm not too sure if there's any other big ships. I'm pretty sure those are the only ones in this game. Those are the only ones I keep up with, rather. Those are the only ones I keep up with. I don't think I need anything here. I'm not going to condense because I need this. Cool. Oh, there's some world quests I could go start. But I definitely want to do Furina's thing first, so. I'm sure there are crack ships, yeah. It's just funny because then, like, okay, so in the beginning of the game, you can choose, like, what main traveler you want to go with, right? Male or female? Well, the whole thing is, China. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Whole thing is China. So because of that, it's like, oh, you know, they can't go too in-depth with any relationships because in the chance that you picked one character over the other, you know, like, then it's gonna come off as sus, quote unquote. So because of that, they're like, ooh, they can't go too into it. So they're always like, it's like little hints or little jabs or like little crumbs. They never eat with it. Or we never get to eat. It's always just like a little bit. It is what it is. Let me get healed real quick. Okay. The thing should respawn in like a minute, I think. So I'll be here, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Most likely I'm not going to be here tomorrow, chat, but on Thursday I will be doing a world exploration. We're just going to be grinding out exploration. We want to explore all the areas to 100%. I want to milk Fontaine dry of its primo gems. I want to get more gems so I can pull and get more sexy characters. Yep, true. Yeah, like they try to like create. That's how. Yeah. Wow, really? How did that work out? They just were like, "Oh, hey, here's a nice ship," and it's like, but these two never met. That's kind of interesting. They be making the stuff up. Yeah, it's like, how did that? Okay, I guess.
A familiar sight.
Oos. Please tell me it's respawned. Please tell me it's respawned. Oh, it's back. Nice. All right, chat. Let's take it out real quick. Enough yapping. Now we fight. Kat, if they made me a voice actor in the game, what character do you think they would give me?
Time to shine!
I'm curious what your guys' opinion on that would be. Like, Bucky, what do you think I would get? What role? Is it gonna be like don't say NPC. If you guys say NPC, you get an insta-ban.
Guilty.
Okay, I'm kidding about the insta-ban, but ain't nobody say NPC or like a background character. I'm talking like if I was a character in the game. I would be down. Disaster victim. No, I said no NPC. You're doing exactly the thing I said not to do. You're saying NPC. And why do I don't want to be disaster victim? Don't I break my leg? What, you think I can pull up a very convincing broken leg? My leg. My leg. Oh, and now it gave me 3 chat. Thank you, game. Thank you. I love Genshin Impact. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. I don't want to be disaster victim M. Give me like, I don't know, like, what were the names of the NPCs during the trial? Confused, like audience member or whatever. Give me like a enraged audience member or something like that. After yesterday's trial, I feel like I can be intense with it. You know? Come on. Okay, a character. If I was to be a character in the game, chat, what kind of character would I be? Shy, reserved, loud, and arrogant, smart, cunning. I don't know. A character, an actual character, not enough of the NPC or the background people. Oh man, my ego is shot. I was like, oh, I wonder what Bucky would say. Disaster victim M. A dumbass? Oh my god. You know what? Forget I asked. Never mind. I don't want to talk about it no more.
My horizons have been broadened.
I will broad your horizon. What? I don't know. That shit is always like funny to think of. Oh, you're cooking? Okay, okay. So now you're 70. What can I do with you? Nothing? Nothing different?
Where's my key?
Oh, Hatham has it, boy.
Not again.
I need 10 more of the creepers. And I'm all out of ingenuity books. You know what? We're just gonna spend. Bang! Ingenuity? We'll do 25. So talents, we can raise these now. Boom. Boom. Easy. Oh, I need another ascension? Bruh. Oh, and I'm out of ingenuity? Bruh. This is just getting worse and worse by the second. You know what? It's fine. Kaveh, I guess, isn't going to get fully leveled today. Whatever. We'll leave it at that. I think you start as like someone who most people ignore, like a possibility. Okay, it's only happens not because you're on the streets, so it's a ton of information to be watching. Ah, okay, okay. Do I take that? I'll take that. That's a win. If Genshin were to come up to me and be like, yo, you want a job? I'll be like, fuck yeah, I'll take a job, bro. Like, I will gladly be that character. And if they showed, like, if they gave me my, like, lines and a short description, like the little blurb, like you just gave me, and it said that, I wouldn't be too mad. I'd be like, you know what? I'll take it. That sucks that I don't give off, like, an actual, like, character vibe. Like, you know, like, nobody's gonna, like, spend money to pull for my character on my character banner because I'm not even gonna be... Or will I? Are you saying I'm gonna be, like, a background character that's, like, a... Like... Because you know how, like, you can kind of tell when, like, say, for example, this character, right? He's an NPC, obviously. And then you look at, like, Sino, like this boy, and you can tell he's a character because the character design, you know? Am I gonna be a character that you can pull for on banners? Or am I going to be, like, literally just an NPC, like those guys? Like, I'll be in the background, then appear and be like, oh, yeah, I got information. I don't know the characters that well, so I don't know. It's fine. Well, because they mostly introduce, like, just any character, you know? No, you'd say around after? Oh, okay, yeah. There's a lot of different character archetypes. Like, let me show you. There's the overworked one. The overworked one. The overworked one? Wait, maybe this isn't working out too well. The overworked one? Wait, hold on. Maybe there's somebody else. Surely there's another character. The broke one? The rich one? The overworked one? Wait, there's a pattern here. You get what I'm saying. There's a lot of different character archetypes that... This game has so much character complexity. It's insane, bro. It's insane. Oh! Oh! Which character? Noelle? Are you saying Noelle? Oh, I need to meet them. I fucking love Noelle's. Like, Noelle cosplays. I like Noelle as a character. The wizard. Oh, Mona. Oh, yeah. Mona's good. A good one, too. The Hizzard Wary. Where the fuck is she? Hold on. I can't find... There she is. Yeah, I definitely like this character. She may be broke, but... Whoa, sorry, I got... Oh, what happened? I blacked out for a second. Anyway, yeah, I definitely like Mona. Mona is very good character. Very mysterious, too. I feel like there's more to her story that we haven't learned yet. Because she can, like, you know, like in the Archon quest yesterday when she came in was like, oh, I can predict the future and shit. But she doesn't do it because, you know, she's responsible with her powers. That's going to come to bite us in the ass in the future. We're going to be like, we're on the brink of death and Mona's going to come in and use her shit, her astrology to see the future and realize what's going to happen. You know, like Doctor Strange up in this bitch. I feel like Mona's going to play a very important part to the story. That's just my hunch, though. But when I'm right in 3 years, then you guys know I said it here first. Alright, last one. This is an appropriate song. The playlist knows what I want. It's crazy. I'm sorry I keep ranting about this, but it's crazy how good Spotify is, but bad at the same time. Like, fuck Spotify for being so good. There you go. That's my take on it. Anyone ask me my take on Spotify? Fuck Spotify for being this good. I hate it. Now, one thing that people did use was SoundCloud, right? But do people still use Sound? Like, that was for sure a way back in the day to get, like, discovered.
Wind, hear me.
Discovered, yeah. I can help. But I haven't heard anything about SoundCloud. Is it even still alive?
Through me, justice is served. Guilty.
Go. One cycle. Alright, good one cycle. Bang! 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 Bang, it's over. Yippee! Gimme! 3! Yes! Let's go. We got 3 creepers. That's kind of caca. Alright, chat. I think we're good to go then. We're going to switch... Oh, Battle Pass level up. Hold on. It's just Mora. Okay. Alright, chat. Well, I think we're going to switch gears. We're going to get ready to go do Furina's story quest. I need to remember for YouTube. Cut to here. Okay. That way I can see it on the visualizer thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been recording this whole time. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's go back. Then let's pause the music, get in-game audio up. Good, looking good. And then we need in-game music up. We're gonna go fix Furina, okay, chat? We're gonna go and take care of... We're gonna go take care of Furina and, like, I don't know, she's probably, like, depressed and shit after what happened. So we're gonna go see what's going on, and we're gonna fix her. The little Oceanid. Alright, we need to ask about Furina's disposition. Let's go. Oh, does she live here? No way she lives here. Pretty nice place still.
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives here?
That's what I'm saying.
Not that there's anything wrong with this place. It's just, a bit of a step down from the Palais Marmonia.
Yep.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
Oh, she sounds depressed.
Ah! Okay, when did popping out of thin air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags.
She's so precious.
I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too.
Don't you get sick of macaroni every day?
Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the next.
Oh, so sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
Is it because you have to do all your own cooking now?
How rude. Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity.
The audacity.
It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave the house. So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too. Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre focilor or blubber profiteroles in no time if I felt so inclined.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
Shh.
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here? I do hope you didn't come here just to ogle at my fall from grace.
Look, buddy.
Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time. So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoo!
Sorry! We're sorry! Please don't be mad!
I can fix her. Paimon was just showing concern for your well-being. Lucky said, oh? Oh?
Yeah,
Oh?
exactly! What the Traveler said! Paimon wasn't trying to make fun of you. Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
That's not important. We actually came here to ask you for your help.
My help?
We?
Well, maybe you're forgetting
I know.
that I'm no longer the mighty Hydro Archon. I don't even have a vision, you know.
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help.
If not you, then no one.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then fine. I'll spare you the lecture about your attitude just now.
We didn't even do anything. What the fuck? It was all Paimon.
So tell me, what specifically makes this matter so specific?
Yo, on Kick, Kiana VTuber, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing?
I see. I knew you couldn't
appreciate
have come all this way just to amuse yourselves at my expense. After all, I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well versed in all the various performing arts. A mere musical is well within my capabilities.
If you would like Kiana, we got the YouTube, we got the
But
Discord, we got the
given
Twitch, we got it all, okay? We
circumstances,
got it all.
I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting request.
What? Decline?
Come! It sounds like this would be a breeze for you.
I know. Do it, please. Come on.
True, but I have made a decision to retire from the stage.
Okay, fair point.
Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me.
All right, fair point, fair point.
Centuries of pretending to be a different person changes you completely. I'm not the same person I once was. Of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all over again. But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
Do I really have to say, so that's how you really feel? I don't want to say that. I want to be nice. I want to be like, okay, I get it. We'll go tell, like, let's tell the other one, sorry, can't do it. Like, are we really going to force her into it? Man, so that's how you really feel?
Paimon can understand.
I totally understand it. Fucking...
This is just a one-off part to fill in for someone who's sick. Surely that's okay.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross.
Respect.
If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for myself, which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place.
Respect, Furina.
So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troupe? Otherwise, they'll just have to disband without any fanfare.
I respect Furina's decision. Honestly, good for her. Kiana VTuber, excuse me. Hi, how are you? I am doing fantastic. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We got the YouTube, we got Twitch, we got TikTok. Go connect with me on all them platforms, okay? She could be a teacher? She could, Bucky. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. You know what? Yeah, she could, she can coach other people on the showmanship, on acting. That would be kind of sick. Not gonna
Do you
lie.
know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
Not gonna lie. How was your day, Kiana?
Nope.
Short and to the point. Okay.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me. Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help.
Oh, you shouldn't assume the worst in people. Look, Furina, I mean, I get it. I kind of exposed you, and I'm sorry I got a little heated at the at the court hearing yesterday. Chad, if you were there, you were there. You know, I went down as an attorney. I was busting it down sexual style in front of the judge. But even though I did kind of go over a little top, I'm sorry. That's on me. But I'm here for you. And you shouldn't assume the worst of people.
True, but I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for. Oh, no way. I'm dying from embarrassment just thinking about it. Nope, not happening.
Well, is there anything else we can do?
Surely.
This performance really means a lot to the guy we're working for.
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I know of anyone else who would.
All right.
Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
I get it.
It's all right, Furina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troupe will be so disappointed.
Hey, cut the crap, Paimon. No guilt tripping. Let's try to come up with a plan B. Come on.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. All right, then. We'll see you around, Furina.
Toodaloo to you, too. I'm going home to take a rest now.
Dude, she's so shattered. That hurts. She's so like broken, like you can tell, like just from yesterday to today.
Too bad, but we have to respect Furina's decision.
Damn right, Paimon.
Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now.
Yeah. Let's go tell Tubby.
Huh? What's going on? Are they arguing?
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent?
Oh, damn.
When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
Oh, damn.
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the signs. But you never tell us about your illness, even when it's clearly flaring up.
And that gives you the right to make a decision on my behalf?
Oh, damn.
Shortly after you left, the troupe's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform. Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little misunderstanding.
A little?
So, how did your conversation with Furina go?
Oh, tragically.
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to play the role for personal reasons.
I see. Well, circumstances have changed a little, so maybe that's not such bad news after all. You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all.
Well, good.
Staging the musical with the full original cast was always the dream, of course.
Oh, right. Sounds like everything worked itself out then.
True. Imagine if we had managed to convince Furina to join, only for her to find out she's no longer needed. That would have hurt. That would have been a kick to the heart right there. I hope your performance of Guys and Dolls goes very well.
Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Oh, absolutely.
Jeez, is Lady Furina really so harsh with people?
No, just us.
Only joking. Calm down. So, guess we can consider this case closed now, huh?
We get paid?
Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still racking our brains for ideas on the way back here.
True.
Look, there's no point arguing with you about this anymore. You've made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement. This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you.
Okay.
So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it? The whole team is putting everything they have into this final performance. We have to make sure it goes ahead.
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until the performance day.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I share
I'm sorry.
everyone's
I'm
desire
sorry.
to commemorate all our years as a troupe with a proper farewell show. So the last thing I want is to be left out. Every one of us
I
thinks
guess they
of this
don't,
troupe as their
'cause
home,
they broke.
myself included.
You're right. I'm sorry. I let myself get too worried about the show. I should have asked for your permission first.
Yay, we're all friends.
All's well that ends well.
Exactly.
Sounds like the show will go on.
Paimon, wait here a second.
Sure.
What's going on? Oh.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot a couple of items on my shopping list.
Oh?
All right, I'm coming. No need to drag me.
Sounds like Paimon shut. Yeah, for real. Shut the fuck up, Paimon.
Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation just now.
Furina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest at home? What are you doing here?
Right?
I was just ever so slightly concerned about the situation
Hey,
you
Lady
mentioned.
Lopez. Oh, we're just
Yes,
going through some
a
Genshin
teensy
story
bit
right now.
concerned,
Nothing
that's
too
all.
crazy.
When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things. And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down. I'm sorry, Paimon.
Oh, she's apologizing. You know what? We'll take that.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
Then why didn't you just show yourself?
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you?
Yep.
I felt very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. And then, to make matters worse, you caught me. But in any case, it sounds like the issue has already been resolved.
Yeah.
Mostly, yes.
When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Furina star in our show?
There's no need to think like that, and no need to keep addressing me as lady. Just Furina is fine. I was wondering, if this troupe is so important to all of you, why does it have to disband?
True.
If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance. Everyone seems so devoted to the troupe. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
We all want to believe that, but some things are just beyond our control.
So we're trying right now to help them get a show on the road, I guess. She's gonna become the manager. I think so, Bucky. I think that's what's gonna happen, chat. Is be coin. Nah, I didn't even read that. My dyslexic ass. I read it fine. Anyway, I think that's what's gonna happen. Is she's gonna try and, like, you know what? I'll take charge. We're gonna get this show on the road. Let's get you guys and dolls performance on Broadway or something like that.
Everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director.
Yep, Bucky called it.
She was the heart and soul of our troupe. She kept us going.
Yep.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, she was a victim in this serial disappearances case.
Yo, chat, I think Bucky wrote this. I think you actually wrote this. She's gonna take it. Furina's gonna take the role. Wow, insane.
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice.
That's right, the human trafficking.
But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Miss Furina. They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater. She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose
That'd be
in
amazing,
life,
Bucky.
and convinced them to join
That's
her
why I
troupe.
need you. Okay.
She wrote her own
All right,
scripts,
buddy.
acted on stage,
Okay.
and mentored each and every one of us. People loved our performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength. Things were really looking up for us.
Right.
and then disaster struck.
Yeah. After that, the entire troupe fell into disarray. None of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can, but despite our efforts, things are slowly but surely falling apart.
Sag.
It's agonizing, but ultimately, we'd rather end things now on our own terms than stick it out to the bitter end and watch all our dreams turn to dust.
Oh.
That's so sad.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And then her life was so cruelly taken.
Bro.
I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
Well, good thing I followed the traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey.
Furina.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself. Besides, they're no longer looking for a replacement anyway. I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member. But only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
Oh, most definitely. We'll take any guidance that you can give.
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though. Will that be a problem?
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director.
Oh, poor Furina. She's probably feeling a little bit of guilt, I guess, about the whole thing. I mean, she wasn't directly tied to the missing women's case, you know, the whole human trafficking, young women getting stolen. She wasn't part of that, but maybe she feels bad because, you know, you did dissolve.
Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epicles is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high.
True.
The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? What happens to them?
A verdict can bring emotional catharsis. They come pouring out and flow away into infinity.
An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart and slowly settle with the passage of time. Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before. And so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
Perchance.
Still a fan of your old dramatic monologues then, huh? You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
No. This is a completely different situation. Pearls before swine.
The name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
All right, since it's you, I'll do it.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Furina's performances, as of course we all are. All right, follow me. We'll go to our usual practice space. Please excuse the size. It's a little on the smaller side.
Man, we're gonna have some like deep conversation with Furina in a bit. She's gonna be like so sad. I don't know if I can handle it, chat. Yesterday was already like 2 movies in one. So much emotion. I don't know if I can do this, man. I have to uninstall. I have to call it here. I have to end stream here, you know? Fucking shit. Alright. Let's go see where they're doing their performance of Guys and Dolls, or Into the Woods, mayhaps. Oh, we go inside. Cool. New location. How about that? This is a nice place. Where's the trumpet?
Huh? Lady Furina?
Hand me a horn.
What's Lady Furina doing here?
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Miss Furina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role of artistic consultant. These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Furina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction.
Hello.
You bet! That was the trial of the century!
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice. We can't thank you enough.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to join in on the fun.
So, you were saying the Little Oceanid?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director.
Is it supposed to be the Little Mermaid? Bucky, you wrote this. I don't know. Is it? Weren't you in charge of this of this story quest? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Let's see what they say about it. Maybe.
One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it. So, if we can bring it to the stage and make it a successful show, we can all take some solace in that.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then...
Finding an actress was the least of your problems.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front, trying to realize this dream. Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about.
Bucky, lore time.
The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family. She longed to live just like any other human. And sure enough, she found friendship and even love.
Bucky wrote this,
Everything seemed perfect. But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came crashing down around her.
brother?
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after that?
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script.
I'm sorry, Bucky. So you asked me for $5 for Spotify when you yourself, a classic for real, when you yourself already are working for Hoyoverse? That's insane. Imagine getting a fat paycheck and then still taking money. Wild. I'm kidding, obviously.
We need a proper ending so we can bring this musical to the stage. But people have different opinions on which direction to take it in.
Right.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
True to life tragedy. Those always hit hard.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah,
Because it's a
like they
secret.
say,
True.
truth
Those
is stranger than
NDAs.
fiction.
Dastardly
But
NDAs.
then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this, not just our own.
If they make her dissolve, that would be wild. That's tragedy right there. Bucky.
And one last thing. We're still waiting on confirmation from two of our main actors.
Oh my god.
The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script. But the deadline's passed, and we still haven't heard from him. The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since.
Oh dang.
He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
Although, now that we have Miss Furina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
Avengers.
What opportunity? What do you mean?
Maybe you're unaware, but your name has always been like a rallying cry for us.
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of us look up to you as a role model.
Oh, stop. You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way. I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing. But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
Makes sense. Okay, priority number 1, let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending. He went back to Poisson a few days ago. Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago.
Poisson.
But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
Yeah, maybe he could use
Oh, did we say something?
Poisson.
Oh. Is something wrong? Obviously we know what's wrong, Traveler. Come on, man.
Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the show. So, allons-y. To Poisson!
Poisson. Yeah, it's a nice little stage in here, though. I like what they got going on. It needs a trumpet, but, yeah, see, like, I can sit right here, toot my little horn. Those ain't music notes. What the? I can't read that. Alright. Fine. I don't need the horn. Alright, we need to go to Poisson. Let's go. Oh, they only have a cello? Well, it's like they were saying they got a low budget or whatever, you know, the money is drying up and their troop is dying. Not literally. I mean, one of them literally, but the rest of them, like, you know, they're struggling. So I guess the cello was the only thing they could afford. Maybe the rest were rentals. I don't know. It's a tragedy, a real tragedy, Bucky, is what it is. All right. You think they'll even open up?
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Nice place.
Who is it?
It's me. Is the script ready?
You came all the way here for that?
All right. Forget that for now. Just come on out. We've got some great news.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the script. I'll be out once I'm done.
No.
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
So, as expected, he's missed the deadline.
The ending is one of the most important parts of the show. Even once he's done, it isn't final until we've all had the chance to read through and make sure we agree on it.
Just make her dissolve. Bucky said this.
Someone told me they'd just seen you
Navia.
in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are.
Oh, Navia.
And Furina, too.
The two broken women are here.
I was wondering if we might run into her.
Uh-oh.
So you're here for Paolo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime. I've made all the arrangements already.
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. We'll take that stroll. Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
True.
How are things in Poisson now? Any better?
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Some people may never recover from the trauma they experienced.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do.
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet? We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do. And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
True.
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point. But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
True.
It's okay. These things take time. Moving on from a painful experience is easier said than done. Which brings me to why I'm here. I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe. To avoid upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Furina.
Smart.
It's not a perfect solution, but hopefully it means you won't have to lie low while you're here.
That's so thoughtful of you, Navia.
Well, what do you expect? I am the courageous and considerate president of Spina di Rosula, after all, like my father before me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Thank you.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up there. I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with, so maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have.
You're damn right, Furina. You're damn right. I'm sorry. Starts fucking crying. Like,
I'm so grateful that Miss Nafia was so understanding. To be perfectly honest, I didn't know if I was ready to meet her. It's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But that never fixes anything. You can't get around the obstacles without facing them.
True.
So that's why you were nervous when they brought up Poisson.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of coming back here. Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying before, I want to see for myself the things that I never could in the past. I'd be overjoyed if the people here could find it in their hearts to forgive me. But they're more likely to unleash a tirade of vitriol against me. Which, of course, I completely understand and accept.
Dang. I'm sure some people didn't buy Navia's lie.
Yeah, I can tell people are watching me. I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful. I used to be terrified of the gaze of other people, especially when they had suspicion or resentment in their eyes. I guess I wasn't quite ready for this after all.
Oh.
I'm not surprised you're making yourself go through all of this.
Maybe you've taken on a bit too much in one go?
I can't let myself see only the things I want to see. How would that make me any different from before?
Look! There seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
They're not staying quiet either. We beat them up.
Probably time we made a move. How about we check out Spina di Rasula's ship? We should have a view of the whole of Poisson from there.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's get out of here. Get me up here. What am I doing? I should be walking around Furina. I mean, we're doing Furina's story. Oh my god. This is gonna be sad. That was the highest point earlier, chat. We're only gonna go down from here. At the Kleenex.
I'm sorry. You probably just wanted a relaxing stroll. And here I am dumping all this heavy stuff on you.
All good, Chief.
We don't mind. It's actually refreshing to see a different side of you.
Great. Well, I appreciate your company, so please don't disappear just yet.
I ain't going nowhere.
I don't know whether you can tell, but the years of suffering and loneliness aren't the only reason I have a hard time facing up to who I used to be. As I stand here by the ship, I can't get the images of the rising water out of my mind. One after another, people were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories washed out of existence in an instant. They thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm.
Damn.
And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true. But then the floodwaters finally came, and the Hydro Archon did nothing.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only doing your duty.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. It's okay.
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear, and I became more lonely and isolated. Eventually, I realized I had nothing left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task, and was haunted by the thought of being left all alone, weeping on my throne. Fortunately, We were able to avoid the worst-case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as yourselves. Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom. But on some level, freedom also means no longer being needed. I have no further use to people.
Paimon would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
Think of your freedom as your reward.
A reward?
Mm-hmm. Because now you can finally speak your heart. You don't have to be anguished and alone anymore.
I guess so. Back then, I didn't even dare to dream about having someone to confide in.
Well, now I'm here.
I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was, and exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the Furina you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings, all my curiosity about life to myself. No one could be allowed to know. That's what I really meant when I said I'm no good at maintaining relationships.
So that's where you were coming from. Paimon totally thought you were just a bit of a diva at heart.
True.
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what's gotten into you today. I'm making an effort here. You could at least try to do the same.
Do you feel any better having gotten all this off your chest? Nah. What Paimon meant to say was she doesn't like to see you so down.
I do. I once had nothing but the truth, and now I'm finally free to live my own life again. And even though I have no idea where I'm going right now, at least the choice is in my hands.
Damn right.
All right, it's about time to head back. Paulo should have finished the ending by now.
Sure. Okay, let's head back and check it out.
How convenient. Oh, it's just drama and emotion.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you eat? You're supposed to be cutting down on fried foods, not wolfing down copious quantities of fish and chips.
Me too, buddy.
You know?
Me too.
Come on. It's not every day we get to dine at Spina di Rosula's expense. Can you believe how generous she is? I'm not about to pass on free food. Anyway, my character doesn't need to be slim and good-looking. That's your job.
Shh. Wow.
Are you kidding me right now? It's not your character's health I'm worried about, it's yours. I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Damn.
Oh no.
Wow.
Looks like they're
Bucky's
arguing
right.
again.
Wow. That's fucking wild.
We're back. Could you maybe put your differences aside for a moment?
Ah, you're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Rosula's VIP treatment in your stead.
Good work, Tubby.
Paulo's nearly done. We shouldn't have to wait too much longer.
Great! So you were discussing your characters, right? We heard she's playing the Oceanid who turns into a human girl. What about you?
Whale. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he outgrew that role. Well, the costume at least.
Damn.
So now he's playing the boar instead.
Oh, damn. Never mind.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's funny, actually.
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
Oh.
That's right. He has some pretty memorable lines too, like when he imparts some solemn words of wisdom to the little Oceanid. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
Almost like
It's
Bucky
the most
wrote this.
important line in the whole script. I think it's a symbolic statement about our director's life and legacy. She kept quiet about all the trials and tribulations she faced in running our
It's a
troupe,
metaphor.
allowing us to
It's a
devote
metaphor,
ourselves
chat.
fully to performing. It was only after she was gone that we realized how tough her job really was.
You mentioned earlier that the troop was like your home.
Yeah. I was born with an incurable illness, and once my family found out it couldn't be treated, they decided they didn't want me anymore.
Oh my god! Are you okay? So you got sick and your family decided that, oh, you know what? We're done with you. What the? God.
I spent some years taking whatever work I could find and trying to manage my illness with various medicines. But whenever I had a bad flare-up, I'd be lying in an alleyway for days at a time.
Oh my god.
It was like that until the director found me one day. She told me I had a great voice and asked if I was interested in studying singing from her. I said yes. She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act, helped me find Mora for my meds, took care of me when my condition decided to flare up. I know it was all a huge burden on her.
She sounds like a really incredible person.
She really was. She gave everything she had to her troupe and the people in it. All of us were so proud to call her our director. I was a lost child too when she found me. As the child of a murderer, my parents weren't around when I was little.
Oh my god.
So I got sent to an orphanage.
It makes sense though. Band kids and theater kids always got issues. Understandable.
The other kids were always picking fights with me. They'd say things like, "Come on, you must be pretty tough if you're the son of a murderer." It was just to taunt me though. I was an easy target, and they knew it.
Jesus.
One day, I
Oh,
got
for
beaten
real?
up
Yeah,
so
exactly.
bad that
It's
I
like-
just couldn't take it anymore. So I ran away.
Oh my god.
I lost all faith in humanity by that point. Thought the whole world was out to get me.
Oh jeez.
Let me guess. Fortunately, the next person you ran into was the director.
Yeah. For the first time in my life, I was somewhere I felt safe. And I promised myself I'd stay here until the day the group parted ways.
Band and theater. What
The day you hoped would never come.
Oh.
How times change.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here. There's someone I need to introduce you to. This is our new artistic consultant, Miss Furina.
Furina? The Furina? Oh my god, how did you manage to wrangle that?
Oh my god.
Please, the honor is all mine. I was profoundly moved to hear about your troupe and your wonderful director. I just wanted to do something to help.
Same here.
I'm here too.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to calm down. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how the story unfolds in
All right,
my
Bucky,
version
let's see
of the
how much you
script.
got right.
I'm
Dissolves,
sure
right?
you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. A little Oceanid decides she wants to become a human, against the wishes of her family.
Yeah.
She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But then, disaster strikes. The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid, plants and flowers are withering, and the people begin to panic. The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it and investigate the truth of the matter together. In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the land, as if driven by a consciousness of its own.
Consciousness? You mean the water is sentient?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories that explore this theme.
You lost me a little bit.
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover about her true identity, as well as the truth behind the crisis. Her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to them, there were some people eavesdropping when she revealed her secret. The little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away, and faces the greatest dilemma of her life.
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover, and the rest of humanity.
Huh? But didn't they all treat Cleo like a villain? Why would she want to save them after that?
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love, one that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
There's actually something else that bothers me. You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never had the chance to become a hero in our world. If we're serious about dedicating this show to her memory, we should make the ending as true to life as possible.
Stop, wait, what happened? Whoa, whoa, everybody freeze, chat, freeze. Nobody move. Stop, wait, you just looked up? Okay, Bucky, well, what are you cooking? Well, what's going on? Why is Cleo spelled like that? Wait, how did they spell it? Like the way you typed it in, or Cleo? I wasn't paying attention. I usually just listen to it. I do look at the words, but maybe they'll say it again. Oh, it was with an O? Or an I, excuse me? Cleo. 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 I mean, it works, right? But that's kind of weird. You kind of right. Man, they be misspelling.
What about if the little Oceanid is
misspelling
hounded
shit.
to death by people who hate her?
Cleo, no.
Her lover makes sure her secret never gets out, and humanity continues down the path to extinction.
Oh, God.
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. And perhaps a little irresponsible to present to the audience.
It's too dark.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director O'Reilly's death, both arbitrary and meaningless. On the day when she went missing, Director O'Reilly had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue, to leave the Court of Fontaine and wait for her outside the city. We waited and waited at the rendezvous point, but she never came. By the time we returned to the city, she disappeared without a trace.
She got abducted.
We looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Increasingly, all the signs seemed to point to her being the latest victim in the serial disappearances case.
Yeah.
The director was the kindest soul in the world, yet she was senselessly sacrificed for the sake of a so-called experiment by someone who had nothing to do with her at all.
Ugh.
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the city suggest that maybe she had some sense of what was about to happen? It almost seems as if she was moving you to safety.
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since, but all my efforts so far have turned up nothing. Villemont might know something, but he won't open up to me.
Villemont? The one who's playing the role of the villain?
Yeah. He's been overwhelmed by grief. I think the director's death hit him hardest of all.
Grief? Guilt, more like.
Ooh.
Also, I have a hard time imagining that anyone took it harder than me.
All right, calm down.
Because,
Everybody's hurting.
well, speaking of the play being true to life, I was deeply, madly in love with O'Reilly.
What? You kept that one quiet.
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from each other. We'll never be able to agree on the ending if we can't be honest about how we feel.
Whoa, calm down there, buddy.
I did tell her how I felt once, but she turned me down pretty much straight away. She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she'd never considered us as potential romantic partners.
Dang, she straight up friend zoned him. Look, I don't know what to tell you, dog. If you got friend zone, you got friend zone. There ain't much more like it be. You didn't even get friend zoned. You got brother and sister zone. You got like, oh, I like you like a brother. Wild.
Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was what I was expecting to hear. So I told her I'd always be there for the troupe, and I'd always be there for her. I said, maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and up, and managing the troupe no longer required her constant attention, well, maybe then she could reconsider what she really wanted in her life. And now, that day will never come.
Oh, Paulo.
So if I'm the one writing this ending, then I'm gonna make sure it does right by O'Reilly. I won't let anyone get in the way of that.
In that case, you have to straighten things out with Vilmont once and for
Yeah.
all, face to face. We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending, but those two have never seen eye to eye on anything. One of them has to compromise if we're ever going to reach a final decision.
Yep, yep.
Well, if that's where we're at, looks like it's time to go visit Vilmont.
Vilmont.
Are you ready to face the truth?
Honestly, I'm slightly terrified. But for the sake of our final performance, I'll do whatever it takes. Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
I certainly do.
Yeah.
Come on, everyone. Allons-y.
What does that mean, chat? She said it twice now. What does allons-y mean? I butchered the fuck out of that, but hold on. What does that actually mean? Is that an actual thing? Is that a thing? Allons-y. It's French for let's go. Oh, got it. That's what I didn't know. I took Spanish. Where's Vamonos? Where's fucking Dora the Explorer? That's what I need. I didn't know. Allons-y. Oh, fuck. Whatever. Look, we speak Mexican here, Furina, okay? So, vámonos, por favor.
This is tough going. Delphi, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
Oh, big boy's a little tired.
I could ask you the same question. Try to keep up.
Big boy had one too many fish and chips.
As if this journey wasn't tough enough already without a roadblock.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to take a detour.
Damn right. Let me go fuck shit up.
Wait, why are you all looking at me? You're not seriously expecting me to fight, are you?
We're just curious, that's all. I don't think anyone's ever seen Furina in a fight before.
She can't
Yeah, but
fight.
don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her power so it could be converted into indemnitium. Miss Furina said so herself.
I like the traveler's
Precisely.
face.
And I'm not even the Hydro Archon anymore, so all my power is gone anyway. As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put.
Oh my god.
I'm more like a damsel in distress more than anything.
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is unbearable.
This I get. C'est la vie. There we go. That I got. I fucking got it.
C'est la vie, indeed. Alas, I am forced to watch on helplessly as a more brave and seasoned adventurer than I swoops in to save the day.
Aw, too bad. I was so pumped to feast my eyes on fight mode Furina.
Fight mode. For
Sorry to leave all the heavy lifting to you.
Don't
Worry, piece of cake.
All right. I have the wrong team for this, I think. Actually, no, the team's fine. Never mind. We good.
I see everything.
Oos.
Shower me
Oos.
with praise. Let the world come along. Full as blood.
I swear by my sword.
Yeah, you just kind of dead, buddy. I don't know what to do. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm getting hit.
Make yourselves at home. Time to shine.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due. Guilty.
Bravo! Good show! You certainly live up to your reputation.
Damn right.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now, so onwards and upwards.
Are you supposed to go up this way? Wait, so then I'm curious now, chat. That means... Oh, she does have a vision. Because if the story is she no longer has her vision, then how do we get the character? You know, like what is? Usually the character, like even this guy, right? He went and changed his own fate, and he's here as he is now, an animal unit, not an electro. So if she doesn't have no power, then how does she exist like this? You get me? I'm probably just talking crazy. You know what? You know what? Am I supposed to go this way? I'm not even supposed to go this way. Get me out of here! Oh, he's right there in that little shit shack. I don't know. Maybe the end of this story quest will explain it, and I'm just like deep diving too quickly.
Vilma, are you there?
Vilma.
Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady Furina doing here?
Long story.
I can explain. We've been rounding up the whole troop. We now have everyone except you.
Dolphy explains the whole sequence of events so far to Vilma.
So, you think knowing the truth about the director's disappearance will help you write an ending to the script that pleases everyone?
Yes.
I care just as much as everyone else about making the Little Oceanid a success. That's why I wanted to wait until after the show. If I open this can of worms now, I just don't want to make things difficult between us. We're supposed to be a unit when we're on stage.
Vilma, avoiding the truth will not help anyone.
What's the tea?
Unless you mean to suggest that Aurelie's death had something to do with you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Nah, that's just more sus.
Listen, Vilma. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. I never brought it up to anyone. But now, I've made up my mind to put it all on the table. I'm prepared to face everything, to sacrifice everything for the sake of the show. The Little Oceanid cannot be complete unless we do justice to Aurelie on an emotional level.
This is why people think of you as not being the smart one.
Hey, yo.
As you all know already, the troupe was kept afloat not from ticket sales, but donations from the audience. Of course, that was nowhere near enough. We took on side jobs when we weren't performing, but even then, the troupe's financial situation was pretty dire. So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came to me and offered us a huge sponsorship. In return, we just had to provide the audience with their drinks during performances.
Was it Gamer
It
Subs?
seemed like a win-win, so I said yes to it
Prime.
on the spot without consulting the director. It was only when the merchant came to deliver the goods that I
It was
realized
poison.
the drink in question was synth.
Oh. Oh no.
Isn't that the drink paddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
Wow, I was about to explain it to you. Okay, good job, Furina. That was a really good recap, actually. Holy shit. But yeah, so in the human trafficking serial disappearances case, the mad scientist was using synth and getting women to drink that. That way it would, it induces a state of euphoria, but it also causes significant harm to the body, basically killing them. So my man was peddling a poison.
I freaked out when I saw the boxes. And I told the director
Lord,
everything
man, this
right
thing is
away. She was completely shocked as well.
Very consistent.
But she didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting her. Instead, she contacted the merchant and stated that the troupe could not agree to this collaboration.
Okay.
The merchant was furious, berated us for going back on our word, and threatened to sue us for damages. The amount was astronomical. There was no way we'd be able to pay.
Diabolical.
And then,
I was going to sort it on my own, but the director stopped me. She said that this was an issue for the whole troupe and it wasn't my fault. But things only got worse from there. The synth merchant just wouldn't let up, and then suddenly the director told us all to leave the city one day.
My God.
I knew then that things must have reached a boiling point. I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after the director disappeared, I was even more afraid to say anything.
Oh my God. You brought the director to the attention of the synth dealers.
Yeah, I got Aurelie killed. There, I said it. Happy now?
Hey, don't say that.
It wasn't really your fault,
you
though.
traitor!
Uh-oh.
You knew Aurelie was in danger. Why in God's name didn't you tell us? What do you mean? You were afraid. This was a life and death situation. We could have saved her. How could you be so stupid?
Oh, shit.
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him. You need to stay calm.
Stay calm? How can I stay calm? This guy got Aurelie murdered. She was the love of my life. And he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show. How about taking some responsibility for what he's done?
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly. I wanted to apologize to everyone in the troupe, but that won't bring back the director. What good is my apology now? I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back.
Jesus.
Beat me up if you want. Kill me if you prefer. It's what I deserve. End my life. So I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
All right, everybody needs to calm down.
Get out of my sight! Go! Get lost! I don't ever want to see your face again!
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each other for long enough. Now pipe down, both of you!
Pipe.
Can you
For weapon.
stop conflating the show on stage with your real-life relationships in the troupe? You keep saying that you want to use this final performance to pay tribute to your director and celebrate her life. How can you do that if you're just using it as an excuse to vent your own emotions?
True.
You're right.
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention. And you're all used to seeing the director as the heart of the troupe. But in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't to be the center of attention. I can tell how much she loved you all, and how much she loved the troupe. What she wanted was to build a warm home for all of her brothers and sisters. To shield you all from the storms that rage in the world outside. That's how you should remember her. And that's what you should be celebrating. I understand why you're trying to make her the hero of the story, but isn't she your hero already? After everything she did for you?
Yeah.
So think hard about what that means. And then think again about what you hope to achieve by arguing with each other. If you really hate each other and can't reconcile your differences, then you could just call it quits now. Why bother with the final performance if the group is already fractured?
Oh, she's spitting
But
facts.
you can't bring yourself to do that, can you? You care too much about Director O'Reilly and the home she built you all to let go. What are you laughing at? I don't see what's so funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, for a moment there, it felt like our director was back with us again.
Oh.
If she'd seen Paulo and Vilmont at each other's throats like that, she would have scolded them exactly like you did, in that same stern voice.
Really? But she sounded like such a gentle person.
Of course she was. Even her harshest lectures came from a place of kindness, and it showed. She really was a truly outstanding person.
Oh.
What you said, it really puts everything into perspective.
I'm truly sorry. I really meant for this to be a genuine apology, but I ended up making it all about me and my self-pity.
It's all right. Let's save all this for after the performance.
So, the ending. What are we gonna do about it?
Clearly, everyone needs to take a step back for now and reflect on what really matters. When emotions are running high, things get lost in the fray.
Damn right.
The end of the story needs to focus back on O'Reilly herself. She's the true star of the show.
Oh, what's the Traveler cooking? It might actually be possible to find out more about her fate.
What do you mean?
The Traveler is right. You once investigated that underwater synth base and recovered items belonging to the victims.
Oh, that's right.
If you could find anything that O'Reilly left behind, perhaps we can get a better sense of what she went through in her final days.
True.
You really think that's possible?
We were there once
I
already.
trust that nobody would object to the ending of the story being based on O'Reilly's true feelings.
No.
Well, we'll leave this in your capable hands.
Come, let's pay a visit to the Palais Mermonia. The rest of you, head back to the rehearsal location for now and wait for our good news.
I was gonna say, are we going back to the synth production place? But no, that place was shut down by the authorities. So we're most likely gonna go look for evidence at the Palais Memoria. It's cool how they they connected this all the way back with the first story here in Fontaine. Like, the world building, so good. It's so, it's so good. All right. Let's go see if there was any evidence left from her. Are we still allowed to be here, though? Like, is Furina, does she still have access to records and stuff? We should go ask Nuviet. Oh, he's not home. Okay. Must be out working.
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims of the serial disappearances case? But, that case has been closed for quite a while now. Still, since you were the ones who discovered and submitted the evidence in the first place, you don't actually have to submit an application.
All right, cool.
Okay, please hold on. I'll have someone dig them out.
So, this is all O'Reilly left behind. Just whatever she was carrying on her person and this tattered old notebook.
Hey! It's full of script lines! And sketches, too! Looks like they show where the different props should be placed on stage.
Let me take a look. Maybe there's something in here from after she was kidnapped. Aha! I found something. To whoever discovers this diary. Let's see.
That's us.
Looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's actions. She even mentions the truth behind the experiments on dissolving young women.
Oh.
If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have been a conclusive piece of evidence proving Vacher's guilt.
Vacher took so many lives. It's still so unthinkable how many victims he had.
That was a disgusting story.
I guess O'Reilly must have written all of this down in the hope that her records would one day be of use to investigators. Wait, it cuts off.
Is something wrong?
Her handwriting here gets patchier and more illegible by the line. She probably didn't have much strength left.
The synth.
Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourselves.
Someone else was taken. That makes 6. Or perhaps the 7th? Someone tried to escape yesterday but was caught. She hasn't been seen since. Was that yesterday? Maybe not. I've long since lost track of time. Sorry, I don't know if writing this is of any use or how much longer I can do it for. I can already see my fate approaching. But what terrifies me even more is the thought of seeing others from the troop here. Have I truly protected them? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I can write no more. I think I have a fever and my old stomach troubles have returned, but nobody has given me any medicine. I suppose I am more fortunate than Cressy. The pain keeps her awake at night. I suppose they think that anything goes I suppose they think that anything goes so long as the experimental subjects can be used up before they die. It's so damp here. I have given her my blanket. So cold, so cold, so cold. As long as one persists, all things will pass. There will be a reward for hard work. I like to tell them such things, but it is I who am losing my grip. If anyone sees this, troop, safe, I, them, important, please farewell, apologize. Life, perform, future, regret, Cleo. This page is an absolute mess and the writer's pen seems to have wandered its surface at random. Only some words can be made out and barely at that. From this page onward, the diary stops to be replaced with lyrics from musicals. Some are in forms of newspaper clippings, others are handwritten with many crossing outs and changes. It is apparent that the pages have been referenced often and that this was the personal notebook of artist-director O'Reilly.
She was so terrified.
She watched her girl get dissolved right in front of her and had to wait for her own death in silence.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop, but at the end of the day, she was only human. I can't bear to think how painful and lonely her final days must have been.
Jesus.
Wait. This part on the last page sounds strangely familiar.
Flipping through the notebook, the lyrics continue. However, one page has been torn out, folded up, and placed next to the last blank page. At the bottom of the folded note are 2 new lines Aurelia had written in handwriting much more legible than before, but it seems that they took her both great effort and a great deal of time to write. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want? Because I am an older sister to them. I love them.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this still what you want?
That's what I
Isn't
said.
that the most important line in the Little Oceanid?
Because I am an older sister to them.
Oh.
So she didn't regret her decision. Even as she sat in silence, waiting for death to come.
That is terrifying.
I'm sure this is what the troupe would have hoped to hear as well. She had their utmost trust, admiration, and love, and she truly deserved it. Let's go. It's time for them to learn Director O'Reilly's final thoughts.
O'Reilly. Jesus. We gotta go take this back, give it to the troupe, tell them to read it. That's terrifying. Imagine, like, knowing you're going to die, seeing someone die before you, and knowing you're... Oh my god. What is with this game, man? It did the same thing yesterday with the whole talk about knowing when you're gonna die. Oh my god, this is wild. Okay, well... Let's give this info to the troupe. They'd want to know. Maybe they can write their ending finally. After reading through the notebook, some are lost for words, some weep bitterly, and some grind their teeth and howl with rage. A long time passes before the group is able to calmly come together and finally make a decision.
She deserves a hero's farewell. If that's the only way to convey to the audience the courage and selflessness that she showed in the face of death, then it's a meaningful way to end the story.
I would agree.
Even in the last moments of her life, she was still leaving a trail for others to follow.
She did her best to protect as many people as possible, even if it meant sacrificing herself. We know what choice our little Oceanid would have made now. I don't think any more discussion is necessary. Well, Vilmont, if we put the past aside for now, do you think you can bring yourself to go ahead with the show?
I will channel all my regret and put it into my performance, to make this a show worthy of our director. I won't ask for your forgiveness, and you don't need to worry about my feelings. This final farewell show should be about Director O'Reilly and her alone.
Damn right, the show must go on, man.
Then it seems like we've reached a consensus. I have a feeling that this will turn out to be the most mesmerizing performance of your lives.
Really? How can you be so sure when you've never even seen them perform before?
Passion, heart.
Don't underestimate my experience. After watching a countless number of musicals, I've learned one important thing. If you want to move the audience with your music, you must fully commit and immerse yourself in your role, pouring all your emotion into your performance.
Damn right.
And aren't human emotions, love, hate, regret, and hope, just the most mesmerizing things in this world? I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story to life on the stage than they are now.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Miss Furina. And thank you for supporting us through all this.
Then, let's not delay things any longer. We need to discuss the details of the ending and get it nailed down once and for all.
Actually, before that, I'd like to make a proposal.
Oh?
During the curtain call, please allow me to use the director's name instead of my own.
Huh? But then...
After all, this role was originally meant to be played by the director. I'm just filling in for her.
We'll leave it up to them.
Besides, a role commemorating her life should be associated with her name.
Well, if you're sure you're okay with that, I have no objection to it.
Now we're talking like a serious acting troupe. All right, I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical while I go and procure a stage.
Procure a stage?
Oh, we're not gonna do it here?
Oh, it's okay. Our usual place doesn't need a reservation.
That place? Oh, don't be silly. For an extraordinary show, we need an extraordinary stage. By which I, of course, mean the Opera Epiclese.
Oh, we're going to the Opera House.
Wait, what?
No. That's never going to work. It's far too fancy for the likes of us.
What are you afraid of? Surely you don't think that Aurelie's story is unworthy of the grandest stage in Fontaine.
True.
No, that's not what I meant.
It is supposed to be your grand finale, right?
Go big or go home.
I have no problem with it then.
Oh, we're going to
How
the
about
big
the rest of
stage,
you?
chat. We're gonna hit the big times. Do it. Come on.
I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. It really is a dream come true.
Wild.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, it'll reflect poorly on me too. Come on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Neuvillette. I know just where to find him.
Oh, and Nouviette's gonna make an appearance? Wow, all right. Yeah, dude, this is a pretty good... It's a lot more down to earth, this one is. You know, it's very small. There are other ones that were bigger or had more grandiose or extreme measures or crazy plot twists. But, I like this one, too. I guess we've seen too much of that already from Furina. So it's nice to see a calmer side, I guess.
Hey, look at that. Looks like I guessed right.
Yeah, so I've had, let me, wait a minute. I'm so sorry for interrupting, Paimon, but yeah. Neuvillette is the name. But in the game, everyone says Neuvillette. Whether that's because Genshin, they're very strict on how the people say their names and stuff. So they for sure coached every single one of the voice actors how to say this name. And I hate it here. But yeah, because some of the voice actors did say that, hey, this is how we were told to say it. We have to say it like this. So Neuvillette. I'm not too sure why that is, but Neuvillette would be the name, right? But anyway, that's why I say Neuvillette. But you know, Hoyo is no. That's how they say it. Hoyo told him to say it like that. Anyway, let's go talk to Neuvillette.
I knew you'd be here.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Furina.
Oh.
And you too, Traveler in Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
I would like to book the Opera Epiclese for an event. You see...
You share the story of the little Ocean with Neuvillette along with a backstory.
I understand. The process for booking the Opera Epiclese is complex and can be somewhat
tables
cumbersome.
And shit.
But given that the request is coming from the three of you, I see no reason to make things unduly difficult. The story of the little Oceanid is most fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing it performed on stage. I will say, however, that I am surprised to see your passion for the performing arts rekindled after all that has happened.
Huh? What do you mean? Do I look excited?
Yes. And this is the first time that I've seen you like this since your departure from deityhood.
Wow.
At first, I just felt bad about rejecting them. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about their situation. But one thing led to another, and... well, here we are.
Seeing them two talk again after what happened yesterday? Insane.
In the past, we sat in our high chairs in the court, giving our opinions on isolated cases, all while knowing very little about the human stories behind each and every one. Maybe it's because I finally become an ordinary person and gained my freedom, but I've developed a great sense of curiosity about their lives.
I am truly delighted to see you find a new lease on life. Now that you've regained some confidence, have you had any thoughts regarding a return to the stage?
Why would you suddenly ask a question like that?
Well, if the Little Oceanid turns out to be a great success, it will no doubt become a classic. Many theater companies are certain to add it to their repertoire. The experiences and decisions of the protagonist, Cleo, are all modeled after your own. Naturally, this makes you eminently suited to playing the leading role. It would truly be a shame if you did not take this opportunity to allow audiences to enjoy your outstanding acting talents once more.
Nope.
Haven't I already made myself clear? I won't act or perform in any role ever again. No exceptions. Nor do I think it is any great shame. There is no lack of fine actors or inspirational stories, either on or off the stage. This experience is a case in point. I feel like I've learned a lot, and it has already been well worth the price of admission. I must admit, though, I'm a little envious. They're quite fortunate to be able to bid farewell to their past in such a magnificent manner.
Oof.
I see. Well, I'm glad to learn that you have found a role to play that you enjoy, be it on the stage or not. I sincerely hope the show will serve as the grandest of finales. I will have my staff book the date and mail the relevant paperwork to the troupe once the details are confirmed.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nervalect.
You are very welcome.
Ooh, Hydra Dragon at full power. Just talking to him is even scarier. Like, knowing that he's at full power right now is wild.
Many people were once enthralled by Lady Furina's performances, myself included. I hope that one day she'll be able to understand that our appreciation was always sincere.
Hopefully. Alright, return to the rehearsal location and assist with the rehearsal. Got it, yeah. We need to practice now. See, we need to get our parts down. What measures are we cutting? When are entrances? You know, like, we need the cues. Alright, let's go practice this. Oos!
Good news, everyone. It's done. The Opera Epiclese is booked. Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech,
Everyone
Monsieur
get out your
Neuvillette was moved
pencils.
to provide us with a fitting stage for this special performance.
I never had my pencil. I always borrowed somebody else's, and then he would give me a couple looks, a little stink eye, like, "Where's your pencil?" And I'm like, "I ain't got one, Chief." Yeah, good
We've
memories.
had to fight every step of the way for this opportunity, but we now have all of the ingredients necessary to stage a truly spectacular performance. A touching story, a magnificent venue, and last but not least, a passionate and dedicated cast. Now, let's work together and make this show the
That's
best
because you're a
it can
good
be.
noodle.
This is truly wonderful.
The sooner we
True.
can finalize the ending, the more time we'll have to
Case did
rehearse.
have pocket-
Fiamma and I just went over some parts
True.
of the script and tweaked a few things. I think it's really going to resonate with the audience now.
Wow, you two had a constructive conversation? That's great!
Bravo.
Communication is vital to any good performance.
Look at us. We've come so far. I never could have pictured this scene a few days ago.
It's amazing. Even though Furina's still being a bit of a drama queen about it all, she's really fired everyone up.
I'm really looking forward to the final production.
Please feel free to give us any comments or suggestions you have. We really value your input.
Hey, Loic, get over here. Time to practice the opening number.
All right. Okay, practicing looks like it's going very well.
Cursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
Where's my seat? Excuse me. Excuse me.
This has nothing to do
Oh,
with
we're
her.
backstage.
The ignorance and hatred of our people is to blame. How can we hope to win back the water's favor if we don't change our ways?
This guy could be useful. Take him hostage. If Cleo wants him back, she'll have to show herself.
Leave this place, oh little Oceanid, and never, ever look back!
Everyone's really throwing themselves into their roles. I haven't seen such a fine performance in a long time. If only.
What should we do? It's almost time for her to
Oh, she's looking a little nervous.
Why? Why does it have to be now?
Hey, what's going on? You're due on stage any second now.
I know what's gonna happen.
Oh no, not again. But why? What about your new meds? Did they stop working?
The cocaine wore off.
They've been getting less and less effective over time. I've had to keep increasing my dose.
What? I thought they cure it. So they were only managing your symptoms?
I figured whatever it took to get me through this final performance.
How could you do this to yourself? And after that lecture you gave me about not looking after my health.
True.
I'm sorry. I've let everyone down.
She's ODing.
You... This is a conversation for another time. How can the show go on without its star performer?
Miss Furina, I'd like to make a request of you.
Do it.
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. I know what you're going to ask. Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
Oh, yeah. I think my scenes are all done. Although, I do have one more line. But I guess another guy in the troupe with a similar voice register could take it.
Alright, we improvising.
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest. I'll sing the finale. From the sublime to the ridiculous. After all that, everything's come full circle.
Thank you, Miss Furina. I'm so sorry to put you in this position after everything you said.
Step up.
Never mind. What's done is done. It's really my own fault for getting in too deep. No one likes regrets, myself included. Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many times that I've learned Cleo's part by heart.
Let's go.
I do not doubt your acting skills, but please allow me to ask just one more question. After all, this show is dedicated to the life and legacy of our director. What, in your opinion, is the reason Cleo shines so brightly?
It's her pure heart.
Oof.
Despite all the pain and loneliness she had to endure, she never once stopped believing in the beauty in this world.
Well said. I leave Director O'Reilly in your hands.
Wow.
Is she here yet?
When will she get here?
Beautiful animation.
She's not coming! You're wrong. She's here.
Oh!
Si je pouvais vivre
Oh!
dans l'eau, le monde serait-il plus beau? Me pardonneras-tu, ô chère mère? L'eau dans son courant fait danser nos vies, et la cité elle nourrit, ainsi que toi, mon doux amour.
But what about your wish?
My wish.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Le grand amour ne suffit pas, seul un adieu fleurira. C'est notre histoire de vie, douce et amère. Moi, je suis, serai toujours
Holy crap. Holy crap, dude.
Is it just me? Or was that Lady Furina on the stage just now?
She hasn't been seen for a while now, and she just appears out of nowhere? Gotta say, though, her acting skills are as superb as ever.
The Little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spotlight, and they didn't use my name during the curtain call either. Hopefully, not too many people recognized me. It's too bad that I had to break the one clear rule I'd managed to make for myself, even if I had no choice. Still, I have to admit that, despite everything, it felt good to be back on the stage again.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Furina.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on!
Oh, so it was Furina after all.
She's back!
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
All right, calm down, don't be mad. This was a group decision. We just didn't want your contributions to go unacknowledged. After all, it's been the rule in Fontaine since ancient times that everyone's work, visible or invisible, is equally deserving of recognition.
Yes, I know the rule, but it should still be applied on a case-by-case basis. I wasn't ready for this yet.
It's no big deal. What's the worst that could happen?
At most, you might be asked to sign a few autographs later.
Oh, yeah? Well, since you think it's so easy, you can sign them for me.
What the fuck?
This is a great chat and all, but can we talk about that crazy thing that happened during the show? It nearly gave Paimon a heart attack. Paimon flew over to where she was supposed to be and was about to drop the prop vision, and then suddenly, a real one popped out of thin air!
That. I've got no idea what happened there either. But hey, it worked pretty well, didn't it? I'll bet the audience has never seen such a realistic prop.
Wait, what about Dolphy? I wonder how she's doing.
Let's go check on her as soon as we finish clearing the stage.
Yes. Plus, she'll definitely want to hear how the end of the show went. If nothing else, we can safely say that we accomplished what we set out to do.
Damn right. Return to see Dolphy and... Yeah, let's go. Oh my god, what a cutscene. The music, the animation, that was all so good. Holy crap. That just poses another question then. Visions are given from the Archon, or the main deity of the land. They're given out on a case-by-case basis. Who gave Furina the Hydro Vision? Was it Neuvillette? Since he has the full power of the Hydro Dragon, is he able to hand out visions now? Ooh, maybe we can ask him about that. Because only the Archon, only the god has the power to give people visions. So the fact that one appeared during the performance, Neuvillette must have been there, saw the performance, and granted her a vision? Wow. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go see. Hopefully she's okay. Jesus Christ, man. That music was so good.
Ah, you're back. She's doing okay. Her condition stabilized after taking some of her original medication. From experience, though, I'd say she still needs a few more days of rest.
How did the performance go? Was it a success? Did the audience like it?
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic! Also, you're not gonna believe what happened while Furina was on the stage. You'll probably be able to read all about it in the Steambird first thing tomorrow morning.
That's wonderful. I'm so sorry I failed to see it through to the end. I guess I was wrong to try and tough it out to begin with.
It's all good.
No, don't worry about it. Like they told me after announcing my name during the curtain call, everyone's work deserves recognition. Even though you couldn't see it through to the final scene, the audience was very impressed by your performance. It's safe to say that you made your mark on this memorial show.
Well, one way or another, we did it. I've had bad luck ever since I was born, so I never expect things to go smoothly in life. I'm just happy to know that we went out on a high note. That's all that matters.
Blaming your bad luck again, are we? Maybe if you didn't push yourself past your limits so much, your illness wouldn't be flaring up all the time.
No, he's got a point.
Oh, don't you start. I don't have the energy to argue with you right now.
Aw, you two clearly care a lot about each other.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You mean we never stop arguing with each other?
So, any plans for the next step? After the brilliant performance you put on, the reputation of your troupe is sure to spread through Fontaine like wildfire. You won't have to disband if you don't want to.
That's true.
You could capitalize on the rave reviews and license out the Little Oceanid to the bigger theater troupes out there. That would do wonders for your financial situation.
No, we should still disband.
Yeah, it's what we all agreed to.
After all that's happened, I should give you guys some space. But maybe our paths will cross again one day.
True.
Hey, don't just walk off!
I still want to keep performing, so I might join another troupe.
Everybody's going their own ways now.
After watching Miss Furina's performance, I think I'm starting to understand our director's infatuation with musicals.
You should do it. It suits you. I'd originally hoped to keep performing too, but I don't know if my health will allow me to.
Right.
Oh, so now you finally got your priorities in order. I guess I'll hold off until you've properly recovered as well. What about you, Miss Furina? Any future plans?
Well, frankly, I think a return to obscurity is no longer an option for me. I'm sure a slew of consultancy requests will hound me wherever I go, until I finally acquiesce. You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the end of the show.
Sorry.
It's quite all right. No need to apologize. What I meant to say is that this whole experience has shown me that perhaps I'm not as averse to a return to the stage as I'd previously imagined.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe Nervilette was right. Maybe Cleo is the right role for me. I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else, but I do have a desire to express myself. So, maybe the show will go on for me after all.
There's no need to draw lines in the sand. Just do whatever feels right to you.
Yeah. There was once a time when I was an actress in a masquerade, seeking only to hide the truth. But from now on, I want to spend my time learning real stories about real people and how they touch the lives of others around them. I want to watch them blossom and wither, see them refined on the page, retold on the stage, and remembered long into the future. I'm sure this is what captivated director O'Reilly as well.
Sounds like you're ready to stop running from your true calling. The more you get out into the world, the more you'll discover what a fascinating place it is.
Next time, I'll invite you to join me.
Then it's a deal. If a vision is a gift from the gods, then I should do my best to honor it.
Wow, what a good story quest. Emotional. Holy crap. Can we talk to... Wait, I want to talk to Furina. You have a vision, so that answers the question from earlier.
It's ironic to think that in my whole time as a god, I could only ever dream of receiving this kind of power.
True.
And now that the gods have given me their blessing, it actually feels more like I'm finally able to take my fate in my own hands. Is that how humans feel about it as well?
Yep. Humans really treasure when they get a vision, because that's the gods looking down upon them. I gotta go find Nuviet, though. Does he have a voice line? Because who gave her the vision? Is it just the gods up until... No, but it's reliant on which god gives it to you. You don't just get like a random element or something. We gotta look. We gotta look. Fantastic story. But is Nuviet still up here? If not, hopefully he's in the Palais Memoria, but... Oh, he's not here. Like, I was wondering if he has, like... Maybe there's, like, an Easter egg or something where he's got a voice line about the vision. Wow, what a good story quest, though, guys. Holy... That final cutscene. Oh, the singing, the visuals, the story. Find him? We're gonna find him. You already know. He's got to be around somewhere. No, he's not here. Okay, maybe back at the opera? I can't imagine. Oh, I don't know. Like, maybe he's in the crowd or something. But see, the problem is that since the story is kind of ended, the NPCs might have reset, or maybe he was never around, because it's not usual for them to be around, especially after you already end the the story quest. So it's quite possible he might not be around anymore. Let's go check real quick. I hope he's around, but if not, I understand that too. The world is probably like reset, or, you know. Oh man. Are people still in here? No, everyone's cleared out. Yeah, so he's not here then, most likely. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, it's fine. The performance is done already. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, chat, thank you so much for coming out today. I appreciate it. What a story quest. Tomorrow I will not be streaming, but I will be back on Thursday. We're going to be doing exploration, farming primo gems, maybe polling. We're going to gamble, okay? But thank you guys so much for coming out today. I appreciate it. Klee, good hearing from you. Lady Lopez, fantastic. I'm very happy to hear from you. Thank you so much for showing up. Kiana VTuber on Kick, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Love you. Hope you're doing well. And then Bucky, brother, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. What a story. I'm happy to have you guys here with me. That's all I got. Yeah, I'm gonna be off tomorrow. I will see you guys on Thursday, okay? That's all I... Wait, you know what? Before I leave, does Nuviet have any voice lines? Loser? Oh, I love you too. I love you too. Does he have any voice lines? Oh, he does! About the Archons. Yo, wait. Oh, and he has a line about Furina. Should we give him a listen, chat? Okay, so we know his whole stance because of his ascension. Let's go ahead and listen to it one more time. Now that he is the fully fledged Hydro Dragon, let's see what he has to say about the gods above in Celestia.
Now that I have reclaimed one of the 7 authorities from the hands of the usurpers, I have regained my true form. I am now a fully fledged dragon, powerful enough to judge the rest of the gods. My final destiny is to judge the usurper king in the heavens above. But until that time comes, I will lend my power to you.
Yeah, right. So that was a little refresher. So we're still going to be going through the 7 nations of Tevat, but this guy has plans. Once we're done, we're going to go fuck shit up in the heavens. The gods above are messed up and need to be stopped, and he is on our side, ready to do that. Let's go. All right, now I'm curious then what his voice lines about the Archons are. What does he think of the other gods? Well, you know, gods of Tevat. All right, the Geo Archon, Zhongli.
Nothing will stop me from rendering judgment on each of the 7.
Ooh.
As the Archon who won the authority of Geo, Deus Ori must be called to trial. If one does not wish to see us on opposite sides of a conflict, they need not worry, for I intend to stay in Fontaine for the foreseeable future, which could well mean another 400 years. As another point of consolation, even when the trial eventually takes place, it is still not a given that the judgment will lead to a physical confrontation.
So he's judging all the Archons. He's gonna take him to court. Dang, he's gonna fuck shit up. Okay, what about the Anima Archon? Venti, the drunken bard.
I shall fulfill my vow to judge all of the 7 in turn, even if the sky should fall and the ground give way. As the recipient of the authority of Animo, the god of breeze and hope must also stand trial. He spends most of his time being a harmless drunkard. Well, even so, I must meet him for myself and proceed from there.
Yeah, see, the problem is, Niviet, Venti's a fucking drunkard, okay? He's probably out there drinking right now at Dawn Winery. So it's like, you don't gotta worry about him too much. Alright, the Electro Archon, Raiden.
As a survivor of the dragon race who has regained my full dragonhood, I must fulfill my oaths and obligations, even if it means returning all the water in the oceans back to the heavens. In taking the authority of Electro, the Narukami placed herself on the list of the usurpers.
Right.
She will... Oh. You say she has isolated herself in the plane of Euthymia, and now rarely appears in public. Then I shall pay her a visit in another few centuries.
True, Raiden did kind of lock herself away after the whole issues of what went on in Inazuma. Okay, I can understand that. So in a few centuries, he'll think about it, and then he'll decide what to do. The Dendra Archon, Nahida.
Though the day will come when I put her on trial, I must commend the god of verdure on her sense of responsibility.
True.
Few things are without flaws in this world, but the devotion and benevolence she displays are a testament to her commitment to continued progress. I felt enormous regret when I learned of the mistreatment she has endured over the past 500 years.
Yeah, Nahida was kind of abused by her people and dealt with a lot of fucking trauma based on what the humans were doing and like committing war crime, not war crime, but like great acts of insult to the gods. So he's still gonna judge her, but he kind of understands a little bit more Nahida. Wow, that's fascinating. Okay, I'm done here. That's it. We done. Thank you so much for coming out, chat. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be
can swing the results of a
Shut up.
single.
I'm gonna be getting off. I'll talk to you guys on Thursday. Okay, see you on Thursday for some Genshin exploration. Peace and love, baby. Peace and love. How do I get out of here?